Ever had the check injection system alert pop up in your Renault vehicle? In today's video, we'll be tackling this common issue. This alert is a bit of a catch-all indicating there's a hiccup with the engine management system. More often than not, it's linked to your fuel injection components. We're talking about things like injectors, fuel pumps, and so on. The alert basically means that your Renault's computer has detected a fault in one or more of its sensors or components. It's like your car is telling you, hey, something's not quite right here. It's a heads up that you might need to take a closer look under the hood. But before you start panicking, remember that this alert can be triggered by a wide range of issues. Now that we know what the alert means, let's dive into the common causes. There are several reasons why your Renault might be flashing the check injection system alert. Let's go through them one by one. First up is a bad map sensor. The map sensor is a critical component in your car's engine that monitors the air intake. It sends information to the ECU, which then adjusts the fuel injection timing. If the map sensor is disconnected or has a faulty electrical connection, it could trigger the check injection system alert. Next, we have a faulty exhaust pressure sensor, also known as the differential sensor. This little device measures the gas pressure between the intake and the exhaust of the particulate filter. If it's malfunctioning, it could trick the ECU into thinking there's a leak in the exhaust system. Your car might then go into limp mode, limiting acceleration and speed. The third common cause is a bad fuel pump. Though not as common as the first two, if your fuel pump is faulty and not producing enough pressure to inject fuel into the engine, it could definitely set off that warning light on your dash. Our fourth culprit is dirty fuel injectors. These are the valves that control how much fuel is injected into the engine. If they're clogged with carbon deposits, they can't inject the right amount of fuel, leading to a power drop and poor acceleration. Finally, the last common cause we're going to discuss is a bad battery. A failing battery can cause a myriad of electrical problems and can also lead to a power loss. If your battery is old, it might not be able to supply enough voltage to run your vehicle efficiently. Telltale signs of a bad battery could be dimming or flickering lights when you start your car, or random fault messages popping up. So there you have it. These are the 5 most common causes why your Renault might be flashing the check injection system alert. Understanding the cause is half the battle. Now let's talk solutions. We've identified the possible culprits. Now let's examine the solutions to these common causes of the check injection system alert. First up, the bad map sensor. In the event of a disconnected or faulty map sensor, you'll need to reconnect it or replace it. This involves opening the hood, locating the sensor inside the engine, and ensuring it's securely connected to its harness. If the sensor is faulty, it's a straightforward swap with a new one. Next, the faulty exhaust pressure sensor. This sensor is crucial for your Renault's emission control system. If faulty, it should be replaced without delay. Replacement involves unplugging the old sensor and installing a new one, a task which can be accomplished with basic mechanical skills. The third common cause we discussed was a bad fuel pump. If the fuel pump isn't pumping enough pressure to inject fuel into the engine, it's time for a replacement. This is a more complex task, involving draining and removing the fuel tank, so it might be best to leave this to a professional mechanic. Moving on to dirty fuel injectors. If these are clogged with carbon deposits, a good cleaning can often do the trick. There are several methods to clean fuel injectors, including using a dedicated fuel injector cleaner that you add to your fuel tank, or having a professional mechanic perform a more thorough cleaning service. Lastly, the bad battery. If your battery is causing the issue, it's time to replace it. This is a relatively simple task that most car owners can handle. First, you'll disconnect the old battery and then install the new one. Always remember to disconnect the negative terminal first to prevent any electrical shorts. And there you have it. You're now equipped with the knowledge to tackle the check injection system alert in your Renault vehicle. Before we wrap up, here's a friendly reminder to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss out on our future videos where we share more helpful tips and tricks for maintaining your vehicle. We're always here to help you navigate the sometimes tricky world of car maintenance with ease and confidence. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Your likes and comments fuel our motivation to keep delivering high-quality content tailored to your needs. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to drop a comment below. We're always eager to hear from our viewers. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to car maintenance. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and happy driving.